bring them more, but you can't bring the truth to me.
Hi, this is Sean Rivera from As Yet, and you are listening to and watching on all platforms Something for the Culture.
Isaiah.
Take one.
I'ma sit back with a blunt. You put my hand in the cuffs. Can't touch. Walk from the back to the front. Arch and look back at the butt. I want you to strut. Turn. I want you to strut. Yeah, I want you to strut. Walk from the back to the front. Arch and look back at the butt. I want you to strut.
Baby, I need you to strut. Walk like you don't give a fuck. Look at you, bad to the bone. You thick too? Yeah, that's a plus. Damn. Whole lot of junk in the trunk. Like, damn, can I get a touch? I won't tell nobody nothing, just trust. Look how she walked from the back to the front. From the pole, show bitches why you the one. You the red bottom heels, or you came here to stunt. Or you came with a mission, you getting it done. Yup. Oh, that's cool. That's what you're supposed to do. Girl, whenever you run into me, it's just one thing I need you to do.
I want you to strut. Turn. I want you to strut. I want you to strut. Yeah, I want you to. Booty says she wanna fuck, but she cannot leave till I nut. Fuck it, I'm calling her bluff, but then she says she like when it's rough. Whoa, could tell by the way that she strut, bro. Bugattis is making her butt grow. 4 shots of Don off her lace, so come let me rip off your front. So I want you to strut to the beat, then drop. Make sure that you lift up your feet. They got me and Jan on the beat at Zeddy. Okay, then it is a big 3. Fuck, I can't waste time with a bitch. I'm Jenny. I shoot like I'm Hello from D. And if she not my boo, still might dribble that long as she know how to keep it low key. I want you to strut. Turn. I want you to strut. Yeah, I want you to.
Hey, back for another episode of Something for the Culture. I'm your host, Jazzy J, and we are here with the internet sensation, Ayanna. Welcome to the culture.
Thank you for having me. I'm really glad to be here. Thank you.
Thank you. So let's get right into it because we got a lot to cover.
Okay.
So, Strut, let's start with Strut. How did you come up with the concept? And how did you get linked in with Zeddy?
So the concept was just that I saw a picture, like I was like writing. It was like I was writing it for someone that I saw. She had showed me a picture of her, and I was just like, "Oh, you look really nice." Like, just like to give her a little bit of motivation, and then I just posted it. Cause I was just like, you really, you inspired me to do something really fun. So I posted it. It just went viral and the internet really begged Zeddy to get on it. So they begged him, oh, please get on the Zeddy, da 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 da. And at the same time,
I had just gotten to know Jen Carter, and that's how, we everyone was asking her as well. So it was just like we did what the internet asked us to do. It's not like the reason that this happened is because the internet wanted every part of it.
I
So
know that's right.
yeah, this is we gave the people what they wanted for the culture. So
Mhm.
yeah, it was great.
Now, no lie, you guys had a hit on your hands. Did y'all know when y'all linked up like this was gonna be the success that it is now? Did y'all have an
Absolutely
inkling that
not.
this
I
was
thought
gonna
I
be?
thought it would maybe get 10,000 streams at best. Everyone's like, it's gonna get millions. I'm like, oh, well, I don't think so. Um, yeah, I'm like, I don't know why that would happen. I'm a nobody, no one knows me. So I'm like, not like a nobody, but like I wasn't them. I
Mhm.
wasn't Jen, I wasn't Zeddy, and I'm like, I don't want to embarrass them with a flop. So I was just really praying it did well. But I did not realize it was such a wave. I did not realize the world had fell in love with it to the point that they did. So that was great.
Yeah, listen, your song is doing it does numbers on TikTok, Instagram, like
Yeah, it's everywhere.
it's
It's just everywhere.
everywhere. Everywhere. Like you can't turn on the radio without hearing that song.
It's everywhere.
So who were your influences growing up?
My grandparents really wanted me to be. Well, I don't know. Like they were like, you're going to be like Stevie Wonder, like Ray Charles. They got me all kinds of instruments, and so like I mean everything with was my inspiration, just like black culture, hip hop and R&B. I'm 32. I grew up, listening to like things like that, like people being very lyrical and melodic and really investing in a particular part of the art.
Hmm.
So it was a great time,
Okay.
you know.
So, let's just get to the nitty gritty of everything. So, you're known as the first transgender blind sensation.
Huh. Thanks.
I mean, how does that feel, with your disability and, your sexuality being put out there on the front lines? How do you deal with that?
So, I mean, it's not so much my sexuality as my gender, and I don't have much control over it like it takes a life of its own, like the way that people perceive me. It's kind of hard to get control of that beast when it gets to, roaring and roaring around. You know what I mean? Like once the
Right.
internet gets to see me and make their own, I mean, I'm just like constantly a topic of like debate. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Like it's like what part of me is up for debate today. You know what I mean?
Right.
So for me, it's just I don't know. Even before I came out as trans, early in my life, it's just felt like a very lonely space to occupy because there's just no room for me anywhere. So I got to really make room in a place where people are like, you're not supposed to be here.
Mhm.
Yeah. Mhm.
So
So,
being that your newfound stardom, and you have all these followers and all these people and eyes looking at you now due to the height of your music, how do you deal with the trolls on the internet? Oh, I think we lost her. Hold on, guys. Let me see if we can get her back. She may be having some technical difficulties on her end. Hold on, guys. All right, there we go.
Hi, I'm sorry. I'm having technical difficulties.
Oh, you're fine, hon. Don't worry about it. We can see you
I'm
now.
sorry. Yeah.
So I had at the question I had asked you was, due to your newfound stardom and the rise of your music and who you are as an artist, how do you deal with the internet trolls?
I think there is no right way to deal with internet trolls. Everybody has the right to react however they want because, like, you're being disrespected and harassed by strangers.
Hmm.
So, like, I deal with it. I don't know. Depends on the troll and the specific circumstance because. But a lot of times it's too many to really deal with all of them. So, a lot of them you just have to let go. You just have
Okay,
to scroll by them because there's so many.
right. So give me three of the hip hop artists that influenced you as you were coming up.
Definitely Lil Wayne, Nicki Minaj, Drake, Frank Ocean,
Okay,
Beyonce, Jay-Z,
okay,
like people like that, like pop stars, really, all of the major pop stars
okay,
are, super interesting. Michael,
okay,
Tina Turner, like, all of the pop stars are just so inspirational to me.
okay. So take us through your process when you are creating a song. What comes first? Do you have to hear the beat? Do you come with the words
I
first?
mean,
Like,
sometimes I just hear a beat. Like a lot of times I just hear a beat and then, it's kind of like you just try to find the rhythm
hmm,
and then you just find something that you want to say. Like just find the rhythm and once you find the rhythm, like say something that you've always wanted to say, something you haven't said before. Say something you haven't said before on the beat,
hmm,
and make sure it's catchy. And so I'll just sit there and I'll have a little like little ideas will come to me and then next thing you know it's like fully formed, you know.
okay. So being that the rise of social media has formed a lot of artists that we are now listening to or are now highly publicized, how has social media changed for you promoting your music?
Can you be a little bit more specific?
Yeah, how when getting your music out, since you have had the success of Strut, how
Yeah.
has social media helped you or hasn't it helped you promote other music for
Hmm.
yourself?
It's a wave. Like sometimes you have moments where things will pick up, other times they won't. Like, it's all about it's all about catching the wave at the right time so that the internet is like watching you already and on board and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Okay. What's the biggest misconception people seem to have about you?
Um, that I need them. Like even strangers on the internet, they like feel like they're coming to save the day for me when, I've always had to save my own day. You know what I
Mm,
mean? Like I'm not in need, you know. I'm making choices that I feel like are best for me and for my community and representing myself how I want to be represented.
right. That's understandable. So, since entering the music industry, what's the hardest lesson you have learned, and what's the best advice you have gotten so far?
The hardest lesson that I have learned is that talent is oftentimes not enough for this industry. You have to have more than talent. You have to make sacrifices and be selfish. And sometimes, in order to remain yourself, you just have to make a choice between, like, oh, well, will I settle for the things that I have to do in order to be successful, or will I, like, not do those things and have to, like, sacrifice the world, maybe never hearing my music, like, you know what I
Mm.
mean?
Right.
So it's just like, it shout out to all the people that go independent. That's the best advice I can give you, is like, do whatever makes you happy. And if that's going, if that's remaining an independent artist, that's great. And also, if that's signing with a major label and you feel like that they're in your best interest, that's good too. But whatever you do, just make sure it's your decision, you know?
That's good advice. What's the best advice you have gotten?
The best advice I gotten is just to keep going. It's just like not to stop. Keep going.
Okay.
Keep going.
How do you feel that you have changed personally and artistically from the before the success of Strut and after the success?
I mean, after the success of Strut, I feel like I've definitely developed the sound that I feel like suits me.
Hmm.
I'm very close to perfecting the sound that I want to be my signature. And that comes through many years of crafting it. So yeah, I've uh I've changed, I've grown, I've become more confident, more myself, knowing who I am. So yeah.
Okay. So let's piggyback off that for a second. With trends is a big part of the industry. How do you stay true to who you are personally and artistically?
Um, I think that I just hate being told what to do so much that every time people try, it makes me want to do what I wanted to do more. It's like a reverse psychology or something. I don't know. I just don't like being told what to do. So when people be like, do this, I'm like, no, I'm gonna do what I want to do. So it's just about me craving my freedom to do what I want and to get in the it's my life, my choice. That's what helps me stay true, because I don't want nobody telling me nothing. Don't tell me what to do. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. I know what I want to do. I know what I want.
What's the hardest business lesson you have learned since being in the industry?
The hardest business lesson that I've learned is that it is very hard to find people who want to do fair business.
Mm,
People don't want to do fair business in America. This country is all about making money at anybody's expense.
mhm.
And I learned that no matter what, try your best to be fair always, because it'll always benefit you to be fair. Even if it doesn't benefit you right now, eventually it will. Don't never be greedy.
Okay. What is a belief or like a mindset that you've had to unlearn to get where you are today?
I've had to learn that I can do things on my own. Like, I just have to constantly remind myself, no one got me to where I am but my hard work and
Mm,
the people that support me. And I forget to, give myself credit.
okay.
Yeah.
Um, how would you feel that your parents or family would describe you? Give me top three words that they would probably describe you as.
Unpredictable, fun, and the last one is just I don't know, honest.
Okay. Okay.
So
Now,
that's
when it
who I
comes to
am.
performing, um, give me your favorite thing about performing and give me your least favorite.
Let's see. I enjoy the crowd engagement. That's my favorite part. Is definitely the crowd engagement. They get so into it, and when they get into it, I'm into it. I love the crowd engagement. My least favorite part is just like not feeling like the stage is really set up for me,
Hmm.
and like not feeling like I'm really like have everything I need to be like to for the performance to be the best. And like sometimes performing gets expensive to do the kind of show that I want to do. But
Hmm.
yeah, it has its ups and downs. That's the life of being a performer. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
I'm sorry. Um, are you able to see me?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
So, what do you feel was a turning point for you in your career?
Strut was definitely a turning point for me in my career. I didn't know the things that I was capable of, and then I threw numbers up on the board. So yeah,
Okay,
now I feel like I'm if I could do it before, and I can do it again.
I know that's right. What's the most important lesson you have learned um, since the success of Strut?
Of Strut, the
Hmm.
most important lesson I've learned is find something that makes you happy and just do that thing. There's got to be something good to come from it. That's just what I do every day with my music. Just do what brings me joy, and that's making music for the world to dance to. So
Hmm.
whatever your thing is that brings you happiness, do that because you deserve to at least have fun in this life.
Agreed. In your opinion, like, what's the most important strength or personality trait someone would need to be successful in the industry?
You have to be unafraid of being seen. That's the biggest thing I can tell people. You have to be unafraid of being a public figure. You have to be okay with being known. You have to want it. You gotta want it to be known, to be seen. It's hard being a private celebrity, you know? So, in order to do this, for it to flow smoothly for you, you have to be born to do it. It has to be in you.
All right. Now, of course, now with your newfound stardom and success of your music, I mean, how do you keep your private life private, dating and all?
Uh, I choose what I want to tell people. And that's just, up to me on depending on the day. Like, I have that freedom to tell anybody anything I want because it's my life or whatever. So I just choose what I want to be known and when I want to be known, and I ask the people around me and see what they're comfortable with. And yeah, yep.
Okay. Now, did you always want to do music, or did you had your sights on doing something totally different from this, and this kind of just fell in your lap?
I was always doing music, but I had times in my life where I worked as a massage therapist. But music is just not going anywhere. It's just who I am,
Hmm.
and it's just what I'm supposed to be doing. So yep, here I am. You know.
No, that's right. Okay. So, there's a lot of chatter on the internet. Some people are, chatting about, um, you being transgender, and are you the right look of where, hip hop or even pop or whatever, the music is going. What do you have to say to that?
I mean, if they don't want to see it, don't look. But you can't control what everyone else gets to see. You know what I mean? Like people, I have the right to free speech, and I have the right to do what I want to do. And if you don't like it, don't look. I don't force anyone to listen to my music, and I'm not endorsed by the music industry. I'm just a person who clearly the world wants to see win and they like my music. I don't have a big record label backing, or I don't have any ads or commercials and such. I'm not being forced upon anyone. I feel like people are watching what they want to watch and viewing what they want to view. And if the people didn't want to see it, then, but for some reason they do, and here we are.
Right, right. What's something that your fans, listeners, and viewers even tonight might not know about you?
Not much. I'm really pretty open, pretty much an open book. But I don't think they realize that I've been doing this for a very, very long time.
Mm-hmm.
And I appreciate them all for staying. So yeah.
No, that's all right. So, being that you hooked up with Zeddy, is there any more music in the future with you guys linking up?
You never know. Who knows? Maybe one day in the future, if the internet requests it again, like I said, we are servants of the people.
Right.
So we actually do work here. So if y'all want to see us work together again, then that is what we'll do. We'll do whatever, you know what I mean? Whatever the people want, we got y'all.
If you could give me your top five artists that you would love to work with, who would they be?
There's just so many. There's just so many. Chance the Rapper one day,
Okay.
all my favorites, Drake, of
Mhm.
course, Frank Ocean, Bryson Tiller, Kaylani. There's just a list. There's just so many people.
Now you actually met Kaylani not too long
Yeah, I
ago.
did.
How did that
Yeah.
go?
It was amazing. We just sorry. We happened to be backstage at the same festival cuz she was about to go on, and I'm so sorry. I was just hanging out back there, having a technical difficulty yet again.
Oh, you
I
fine,
was
honey.
just hanging out. Sorry, one sec. Okay. So with Kaylani, we happened to be I was just backstage at a festival where she was at,
Mm-hmm.
and um shout out to Tay Tay, who was like, you want to come back here? Because I had performed for the Roots Pride show.
Mm-hmm.
And so I got free tickets to the festival. And so because I got free tickets and I knew someone that was back there, I was like, hey, you want to come back here? So I went back there, and a few people just walked up to me. To Kaylani, I really wanted to see her, so I was really excited to get back there. She was one of the people that walked up to me and said hello. And a bunch of other amazing people. I loved seeing everyone back there. We were all having a great time for the Roots Festival this year.
Now, how did you land doing that festival?
It's really just from people knowing me online and like contacting me, filling out a booking form by clicking the link in my bio. Like, they just filled out a booking form to book me for this event. And, next thing you know, we set it up. And I love the Roots. I want to support anything they have going on. And shout out to Live Nation for having me. It was great.
Great. So let's switch gears real quick. Um, because you were born blind, correct?
That's right.
And if I may ask, what actually, what is your disability?
It's visual. It has to do with the parts of the eye responsible for color and detail, like slowly disintegrating, slowly losing their ability to do that over time. And
Hmm.
just it just causes vision loss. So yeah.
Now, how being that you're dealing with this disability, it is that sometimes a hindrance for you, writing music, or how does that work for you?
No, no, not writing music. I mean, people, when it comes to dealing with people, if they're not willing to accommodate, maybe it could be an issue. But like, in my life, It doesn't really cause me any problems until people like, until things aren't accessible. So,
Hmm.
but otherwise, making music and things of that nature are fine for me.
Okay. What advice would you give to an up and coming artist who's trying to break into the industry and just, does not have a clue about which way to go?
Just start posting your stuff online anywhere and keep posting it there. Post it everywhere, actually. Post it anywhere you want and just keep posting it. Post multiple times a day if you have to. Post
Mhm.
everything, and eventually something will go viral.
Okay. So take us in the life of you, your morning routine, your daily routine.
My
What
day,
is what?
my days are really unpredictable. Like I never really know which way the wind is going to turn. It's crazy. Like I wake up and it's always something new every day. So you're like, I never really know how I might have no structures to my day. I'm really just winging it in life, and it's going well.
Okay. Now, you know what's crazy, guys? As sweet as he is here, I mean, he's very, humble. Now, I saw a live you did one day, and
Yeah.
you were going off. I don't know who pissed you off, but baby, you was going off. And what happened? What happened?
I don't know. That could have been any day. That's literally
Nice.
that happens often because people just say things, and I always tell them like, just speak to me how I speak to you, or I'll speak to you how you speak to me. You
Mm,
know. So and they don't like it, but that's how they started the conversation. So it just usually ends like, yeah, like that.
wow. Yeah, because you was going off. I'm like, oh, okay. All right. You was going. Whoever it was, they had you going, honey. You was going for a
I know.
minute.
I believe it. I
Yeah, you
believe it.
was you was gone. I'm like, oh, all right. That Philly really came out. So take
Definitely.
us through growing up in Philly. Like, how was it for you as a kid? You know, what family really had their hands on you and influenced you to be the person that you are today?
Yeah, my family was like really, and not an average Philadelphia, family who loved music and community and things like that. And then they, always knew that I had something that I liked, which was music, and they just, encouraged me to entertain, and that's pretty much how we got here. And Philly is a very musical, very entertainment center city, so of course, this is how it came to be.
Okay. Now let's I want to switch gears to something else. There's something else that I noticed on your social media, and those women go crazy behind you. Like them little
Yeah, I love
girlies
them.
be not be playing about you. So let's go ahead and let these girlies know, for all the viewers that's watching. Are you single?
Yeah, I'm single. Yeah, I
Okay.
am single.
And
I
are
love
you
them. I love them
looking?
all. Yeah, sure. I'm a good Muslim guy. One day I hope to meet a nice woman who shares my values and want to get lit and have a good time. So,
Y'all heard it
yeah,
here. Single and looking. So girlies, don't listen. Don't blow my inbox up. Y'all blow him up. Okay. I don't want no smoke with that. So when you say a good woman that believes in your values, what are your values?
man, I believe that we should just have a good time and treat people fairly, and it's that simple. Have fun and treat people fairly, and you will enjoy your life. It's that simple, man. Um, and that's really just what I want to do. I just want to have a good time. Everybody loves having fun, and I bring that energy, that party energy, and I like it.
Okay.
So, and I meet someone who cares about treating people fairly and equally, and that just wants everybody to have a good time. Then yeah, then we gonna vibe for real.
I know that's right. And is marriage on the table or off the table?
Oh, I have no clue. I ain't think that far.
Oh,
I never
okay,
got that far. One day, absolutely, as a Muslim, marriage is half my deen. So I
okay.
am going to get married one day, inshallah, if God sees fit, But for right now, I'm just really having a good time and enjoying my life. So
Okay. Sounds like a plan. So, where do you see yourself in the next 3 years?
I have no clue. I'm really open to what the next 3 years might be. My life doesn't follow a trajectory like everyone else's. It's it's a winding road where you never know where it's going to end up, and I'm just along for the ride, and I'm not trying to force it to make any turns. I'm just here.
Okay. Okay. So, now, what is the last good song that came to your ear that just totally inspired you?
It's been a while. It's really been a while since something really. I promise I'll let you know when one does, but it's really been a while since I've heard something that really, it's
Hmm.
been, I haven't had that moment in a minute. But hopefully soon I'll hear something and it'll really, spark me, give me that spark again to, you know.
Okay. What's your biggest pet peeve?
Uh the sound of people chewing. I hate it. Like I don't like the sound of people chewing.
What kind? I mean, is there like a specific type of chewing or just
Not
anybody chewing?
just anybody, anywhere, even me. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's just that's one of those pet peeves I have. I don't really have many,
Okay.
but that's one of them.
Okay. So, what can we look forward to you doing next? Because I mean, we're hungry for more of your music. We waiting. We here for
Look
it.
forward. Look forward. I did a lot of work with Jumbo. Got that beat from Jumbo. We did a lot of music together, quite a few songs that I'm ready to put out and share with the world. I'm trying to have me and Jumbo be like Drake and 40. He's a great producer. I love
Hmm.
working with him, and we got some stuff for y'all. So yeah, stay tuned for some music. That's all I can say.
Okay. All right. Now, I don't know if you've heard about the recent events of the young boy that they found his body, Nolan Wells. Um, but it's been all over social media. How do you deal with, or if you've ever dealt with any type of racism in your life, or even in the industry so far?
You just got to talk about it. You got to talk about it. Be open about it. Tell anybody if you've been wronged, speak on it. You got to say something. You know what I mean? You got to speak up about it. That's all I can tell you. You just got to speak up. That's the only way. That's the only way anybody's going to know what you're going through is if you say something.
Okay.
Yeah,
Now,
you got
I'm gonna have to put you in the spot. I want to hear something
to.
from you. I gotta hear something.
I don't know if I got something on me today, but I do want y'all to check out what the new record that I'm featured on by DJ Slink and Jitty called The Boots 2. It's our latest feature together and I'm really excited about it.
All right. Well, y'all heard it here first. Y'all go check it out. Please go follow him on his social media handles. I promise you will not be disappointed. I've been a fan
Thank
and
you so
he
much.
keeps me entertained, honey. Whether he going off promoting music, he is entertainable. This is one question that I ask everybody, and you're no different. Being that tomorrow is not promised, and we could drop, leave this earth at the blink of an eye. What would you want your legacy to be known for?
Uh Justice, you know? Justice, just doing the right thing. That's pretty much it. I just want to be known for doing the right thing and being fair and always doing what I believe in.
Okay. Well, it has been a pleasure sitting down with you. I
Thank you
Cannot
so
wait
much.
to hear more music from you, and we would love to have you back. Um, do you want to? I'm gonna give you this moment to give any shout outs to any family members or friends that you want to speak on.
Shout out the Yanarchy. Y'all are my everything. I love y'all. And God, that's the gang.
I know that's right. Well, I'm Jazzy J, and this has been an episode of Something for the Culture. Y'all go check out my man Music here. Stop playing with him. Okay, he out in these streets. All right, he not playing with y'all. And
Thank
we
you.
out of
Thank
here.
you. Have a good night, y'all.